And you know what I noticed, bro, about these podcasters that are these alpha podcasters? Ask yourself this question. The Fresh and Fit niggas, the whatever podcast niggas, all of these niggas that have these podcasts where they're talking about being alpha and how, women need to do this, or, even Andrew Tate and them. When have you ever seen women lust over these men, or women, or them with women, in terms of like a woman that likes them? You don't see it. You just see the joints they get from Instagram on their show, but you never see them with a real woman. So that's why I be like, do y'all even really like women for real? Cause y'all just on this joint, it's just a bunch of everybody talking. Yo, it's the MalloryBrosPodcast, episode 157. Turn up, man. Happy Friday.
Yes, sir.
We in the building. I'm fresh off a plane from Seattle. It's crazy. I literally just got off a plane. I had a delayed flight. I had some bullshit happen where, whatever. It's been a crazy weekend. Anybody flying out of SeaTac in Seattle? That's the most craziest airline right now. Terrell's beefing with me. He's mad with me.
I'm not mad with him at all. I'm chilling. If y'all looking at this podcast, it's 9 p.m. on Thursday.
Yep, this is the latest that we've ever done.
We have never done a pod this late in terms of like it got to come out tomorrow. But yeah, happy Friday. It's cancer season.
100. Turn up.
Kim and Nas are rounding out. I had a dope weekend. I guess I'll let you kind of.
No, I said I was gone, but what'd you do your weekend?
My weekend was my boy is eating every 3 hours, so I live my life in 3-hour intervals of when he's up and when he goes down. So. My weekend was chill. Shot some Attack on Titan. That's up on the Patreon now. While T was out, so I'm back doing that. Getting ready to round out season 2, and
that's crazy. You on season 2?
I'm finished season 2. I'm getting ready to get into season 3.
Oh, the episode's like 20 minutes though, right?
Yeah. So I'm getting ready. I'm lying. I got 2 episodes left in season 2, and then I'm getting into season 3. I watched a lot of. You know what? I'm not gonna bug him. I watched a lot of TV this weekend. One is gonna be my movie suggestion of the week. But the one that's not, I watched White Lotus, season 2.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah.
The hotel joint? Or the
Yes. First of all, and I know you remember this because motherfuckers gonna say I'm lying. Before they ever won a primetime Emmy, I said, before they ever won an Emmy, I said, you need to watch White Lotus because that joint was fire. Then they got nominated. Jennifer Coolidge won. They won Best Mini, remember?
Yeah. Last year.
And I said, I said this. But long story less long, they put out a season 2, which is different. But that joint was fire, bro. I just finished that joint. So that's on HBO. Not my movie suggestion of the week, which is another show that I watched, but I'm going to save that. So I watched a lot of TV, did a whole lot of naps, So,
man, naps.
I'm in the thick of it.
I went to Seattle on Friday, believe it or not, the day that the podcast dropped. And I was out there longer than I was supposed to be because, I feel like the airport out there is just nuts. And we was kind of bullshitting a little bit, not gonna lie. You know how you just think it's a normal day? You think you got time and then you don't. I don't know if anybody's ever missed their flight before, but it's not pretty. And the people that work there not the best. I told her I got out of character this weekend. It's whatever. But being out there with my girl is dope because we didn't go. Last time we had a whole bunch of vlog footage and stuff like that and stuff we was doing, but this time it was more so like it was chill. I was with her friends a lot. It was dope. I went on a double date with her and her grandparents. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Shopping with her and her mom. So like,
you putting in that work.
Well, Hundo. I was gonna tell you. Me and Terrell do that, man. We do that. I live for that. I tell her mom, "Yo, let's go. Let's go. She can stay home.
That's how you set that hook.
She get the fake and want to go. Hey, look, you don't gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my Dukes ride out. That's me and Terrell's. That's our go-to right there.
Yeah.
But another thing we did is we went out for Pride. I want to talk about that. That was the first Pride event I ever went to. It was like it wasn't crazy. It was thrown by a good friend of ours. Shout out Aunt Viv. But that party was definitely lit. It was definitely a bunch of people there. And like, it was like, for me, I felt like, first off, my camera battery was dead, which was killing me because I wanted the content from that joint. You know what I'm saying? It was on this rooftop. That joint was sweet. We walked in that joint a little bit late. Bro, you know how you walk in a little bit late?
It's
That's
always
that's the best vibe. Walk in a little bit late, leave early.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Let the room see you.
Yes, bro. But yeah, it was. Oh, other than that, the Pride event I felt like was dope. We put all of the shit to the side. You know what I'm saying? We here to have a good time. We supporting good people. Like that was great, bro. I think next year I want to go to another Pride event because you know what it felt like. You know, it felt like support. You know what I'm saying? We all here having a good time. Nobody's judging nobody. Like everybody here is here to have a good time.
I was telling Terrance, the LGBTQ community, they're the best parties. They know how to have a good motherfucking time.
They do.
So if you can get to an event, you should go.
You should.
Always take the steps to present yourself as an ally and just have a ball.
And fellas, if your girl wants you to go with her to some Pride event, I mean, like low key, it's a vibe, you know, because you know what I was gonna tell you in a Pride event, you don't really worry about other men scouting your girl or having to worry about that because it's a whole you don't know who's what in this joint, you know. But it made it to have like this real laid back vibe. So other than that, other than seeing her parents and hanging with her clique out there, like, you know, I fuck with all her friends out there. But other than that, pretty solid, much needed trip. Cause you know, for sure.
And y'all know, I don't know if y'all noticed, but the East Coast is kind of tore up again right now because of this fucking the forest fires in Canada. Shout out to anybody who's in Canada that's actually dealing with the fire. I know we kind of complain about dealing with the smoke from it, but like I'm like somewhere they're dealing with like the actual fires. But it's getting crazy out there. Everybody's masked up again.
Nah, yeah, I came back and everybody's like, "Where's your mask at? Why?"
And you know what's crazy? I was looking out of my window. I got a terrace that oversees the whole state of. It really doesn't. But I'm looking out the window. Get it off. I was going to talk about that too. It's so easy to lie now. It's the easiest thing to do. But I'm looking at the window and I'm like, damn it. I'm thinking like the windows are just like glossy or foggy or dirty.
Yeah.
And I said, damn, is that really how it look outside? It's crazy.
Look at my man right here with that new Inaka Power. You don't want to tell him that's your Father's Day gift from somebody?
Terrance got me some stuff for Father's Day.
That's how you talk about it? Because you could give it back if you're ungrateful.
Terrance, I'm not ungrateful, but like nobody wants their gift put on.
So you just gonna look? So you just gonna wear your gift and not tell nobody where you got it, bro?
Who does? No, absolutely not.
I'm proud of it.
Hey, wasn't Father's Day this past Sunday? Or am I tripping?
We did last week. First Father's Day was last week.
Oh,
just Terrell's gifts came, and I got my man a whole bunch of Inaka Power stuff so he could get his black hands back in the gym. Shout out to my man Sean. You know, Shawley, my bad. trying to create that rapport. Hook me up. Look, niggas just want deals. But
yeah, Terrance got me way too much stuff.
I got him a gang of shit. I got him. You know how you get somebody some stuff you want, and when they put it on you, like, oh wait, put it on. You gotta put it on this way, and then you gotta turn your wrist like this, and you gotta tell the niggas, yeah, this how I. Because you really was thinking about how you was going to do it.
Gotta wear earrings. Gotta wear earrings.
You gotta make sure you wear your white forces with it with you. Like, this nigga trying to dress me.
You might as well kept this for yourself. Nah, he did give me a bunch of shit, and I appreciate it. I do appreciate him so.
Got him. He need to get back in the gym. Take care of my nephew. You think you gonna get flabby in that jump?
Terrance, never.
Don't worry. Unc got you. Daddy couldn't win. Uncle won.
I just want to talk about the BET Awards quick.
Bet.
Because that was probably the longest away thing. It was last week. It was just past Sunday. It's now Friday. So everybody already talked about it. Without going through everything that happened, I'm going to just tell y'all, it is so bad. It is so bad. It was probably the worst I've seen.
But we supposed to start with the goods.
I'm sorry.
So the 50th anniversary of hip hop was good. That was enjoyable. I get it. We seen it. But
okay. All right. That was cool. But it's time for us to keep it 100 about the BET Awards. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really have much to say about like what happened. First of all, via the writer's strike, there was no host. That was terrible. It just was like, y'all should not have done this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need an orator. You need somebody to like get up there and lead the show. Bring out the nominees. Talk to the audience. Not having a host, first of all, They did all this promoting of the BET Awards, and then the day of, we was on the TL, because y'all know, I don't know if y'all know, and I know nobody really cares anymore. A lot of people stopped watching it. I'm just giving y'all the update because I know you probably did not watch and don't give a fuck. But I watch every year for this. You know what I'm saying? Just so that I can be the one to say that I watched it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't have a host, and we was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, let me say this real quick. We was in California, and Terrell was live tweeting. I said California. I'm an idiot. We was in Seattle, and Terrell was live tweeting, and I'm like, damn, since we on California times, we on the West Coast, I didn't know we couldn't watch the BET Awards with y'all. Did you know that? It did not come on until 9 o'clock our time. Like, our red carpet came on at 6 our time. It was 9 when y'all came on.
So do they do that with, like,
only with,
live events?
Apparently,
Like,
it's just with award shows. And if it's a live award, I think that everybody can watch it. But with the BET Awards, I don't know what that was. I did not know I couldn't watch the BET Awards. Because I'm getting ready to say,
if the game come on at 8,
then you could watch the game. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, why the fuck can I not watch the BET Awards?
I don't know what the fuck was going on. Anyway, look. They didn't have a host, and it started off like with MC Light talking, and then it kind of went to the DJ, and then somebody came out and performed, and then we got nominees. I'm sorry, y'all. You might as well just not have did the show. But this is the only thing that I did want to say. It was because of the writer's strike, and we really kind of felt that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I was going to say two things. You could tell, like, the Grammys just did a 50 years of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So, the fact that y'all did that again, it's like, okay, we already saw this. Yeah. But I feel like now, this is the thing. It's starting to look bad for you if you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're an artist, going to the BET Awards is not a good look anymore.
It's a fucking shame, though.
That's
a fucking shame.
It is. They had a bunch of people from Instagram, TikTok.
And it's the same shit every year. We knew that.
And my only thing is, it didn't look like y'all wanted to do a 50 years of hip hop. It looked like this is all y'all could get to come out.
And
you know what I'm saying? These older acts have nothing to do. They cheaper. You're doing 50 years of hip hop, but you got no Drake, you got no Wayne, no Jay, no M, no 50.
I agree.
It's like, why are we even doing this? Y'all got Tyga out there doing Rack City. Patty, did you see Patti LaBelle?
Yeah. But that kind of wasn't her fault. But yeah.
Poor preparation. And it's my thing. Like, I feel like if it was another show, you would have had that shit down pat. Oh, people were standing in front of the whatever. Okay, well, if this was the Grammys.
People wouldn't have been standing because y'all would have had stuff handled.
You would have had that shit memorized.
There's no way, there's no reason that people should be standing in front of the
main teleprompter.
I like the 50 years of hip hop, but you're right. It definitely makes me feel away because y'all realize that we see the golden startup of hip hop with these performances, but we don't really get to see what we really became. Like, we always we could get everybody out there for the most part from like the earlier days and have all the old heads like, oh, yo, I thought it was dope they had MC Light come out there. Mm-hmm. I thought it was dope. But like, you're right. We don't graduate and get to see that hip hop turned into Wayne, Drake.
Mm-hmm. You skip generation. Because we got Chief Keef, which was dope because he was banned or whatever. But it's like, but you know how much came before Keef came in 2011?
Yeah. It's like we appreciate it, but it does kind of suck to see that we can't bring our own people out to celebrate 50 years of hip hop. Jay-Z, you don't go to the 50 years of hip hop celebration for the BET Awards, but you're going to perform on the BET stage your best verse ever. I don't know what that was for.
What BET?
Not BET stage. I'm sorry, on the Grammy stage. He didn't do the 50 years of celebration with the Grammys, but he performed God Did at the end of the joint.
Oh yeah.
And I remember I was feeling like they didn't deserve that. You talk all of this shit about fuck the Grammys, fuck the Oprah H shit. You didn't win since you said that. Then you get on the stage, you get on their stage and you do your best album. And that's why I said your best song or one of your best verses ever.
One of your best, yeah.
And you give them that. And my thing is like, yo, can you imagine if we could actually get Wayne, Drake, Jay, Cole, Kendrick, all to go up there for hip hop? Like, who could we get to get them to really do that?
But that's what I was saying. It's not a good look to go now.
Yeah. It don't seem like we could get people to do that. There's another thing I felt like. Busta Rhymes is an amazing artist. He's amazing. He's great. However, when it comes to lifetime achievement, I'm like, was Busta next? I agree he should have got a lifetime achievement.
Yeah.
But was he next?
No.
You know, me and Boo looked at the whole list of all the lifetime achievement award winners. And you know me and you always talk about how Stevie Wonder not on that list.
Uh-huh.
Stevie Wonder's not a lifetime achievement award winner before Busta Rhymes?
Nah, that's crazy. Maul was just talking about it. You know Maul been saying that for a long time.
And you've been saying it. Yeah, like, it's nuts, bro.
That's crazy that you just said that because I just listened to the...
Oh, damn. Well, yeah. I'm not even trying to copy their swag, but like, I mean, hey, you hearing it again if you heard them say it. There's a lot of other artists that I felt like could get a lifetime achievement. That, you know, Samuel L. Jackson in 2016 got the BET Lifetime Achievement Award. Why not more people like that?
Nah, yeah.
You know why? Busta Rhymes, to me, feels like he's easy to get. We're going to give you a Lifetime Award. What?
That's what the BET Awards
And
is
that's
now.
what it feels like. Like, okay, bet. Busta Rhymes, we can say Busta Rhymes deserves a Lifetime Achievement.
And he'll show up. You don't think they want to give a Lifetime Achievement Award to somebody else? Denzel Washington.
Jay-Z, you a billionaire, Lifetime Achievement. This nigga, we're gonna accept his Lifetime Achievement Award on his behalf.
Yeah, he don't want that shit.
Fuck
and
that.
that's what's crazy. Beyonce won. Beyonce is the most winningest BET Award person, like whatever, right?
Yeah.
They was up there saying Beyonce couldn't be here, so we're gonna accept it on her behalf. And when you look at the clips from the audience, they doing the girl doing the pound town, this ghetto. It just looked terrible.
Bro.
I said, you know what?
You know what was really terrible? When Tiana Taylor's mother got the award for it, but they tried to FaceTime Tiana Taylor. Look, that's that shit that you only doing because you on BET.
Yeah.
Take your tacky ass off stage, man. This tacky as shit.
I agree.
Remember Kendrick Lamar was like, and watch BET because urban support is important? Where you at, nigga? Where you at?
Nah, Terrance.
You just said that shit for the buzz?
Terrance, what are you talking
that's
about?
what I'm at.
Did you listen to the song? How can I weep when Trayvon Martin died in the street when gangbanging made me kill a nigga blacker than me? Hypocrite. He was saying that because that's the shit that they tell you that you're supposed to do when I don't do it. So I'm a hypocrite. Fuck out of here.
I thought he was saying watch BET because urban support is important.
Nah, he said, so it's basically like I'm supposed to watch
Yes,
BET.
you are. Bring your black ass to the BET Awards, Kendrick. I
Terrance,
thought when he said that, he's saying it in a double line like, yeah, I'm supposed to do that, but it make me a hypocrite. But you saying you do that.
He said, okay.
And when he's saying eat something and something sees on a weekday, he really do that. So he really was saying that he watched BET.
Terrance, I would not go to this bullshit either.
Kendrick Lamar was going to the BET Awards and you fail. This is my thing. Who wants to change? Who wants to change it? Because if all of y'all just fall in line, you know what? I'm going down, thugging with my rounds, the Gucci pink, the booty hole brown.
Then the white boy in my roster, I get him Impossible and Lobster chick came on stage next.
And then you're going to have
I
to
said, oh, this is the tick.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Oh, my God. Save us from this bullshit.
It's the TikTok Awards. Lotto's performance was actually all right, even though she was lip sync.
Lotto's performance
Ice
was
Spice
always
performance
fire.
was dope, too. You want to talk about your girl?
Let's talk about Ice Spice real quick. Because that's one of the biggest takeaways from the BET Awards that I want to kind of like move away from the BET Awards and just talk about this not for long, but I feel bad
we
for
do
Ice
this
Spice.
every single year with the BET Awards?
We're not going to stay in the BET Awards for long. But this is ridiculous. Hey, yo, low-key, y'all should look forward to the podcast after the BET Awards with me and Terrell. One day, y'all going to see me and Terrell have our hand in that one day. Watch. TP what? What, TP?
Terrance, we going to piss people
What you want, TP? Because we got the awards over here. TP, get out of my office, you bitch ass nigga. Oh, you want to fire me? Fuck you, nigga.
Terrance, calm
I
down.
fucking work for that nigga. But look,
He doesn't even own that joint yet. They're
He's
giving
a-
him way too much credit. That deal is not done
we're going
yet.
to be working for Tyler Perry one day. Just like Dad says, you know, if you're black and you like movies, your parents will say, why don't you try to go and get with Tyler Perry?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go down in
On a Tyler
Atlanta.
Perry set. Ice Spice, I felt like after the BET Awards, she kind of faced some criticism that I feel like came from other things other than herself as an artist. You know, everybody saw what happened with JT and Uzi on stage. If you didn't, Uzi has this new song. Shout out to Lil Uzi. It's Pink Tape Day, right?
Yes, it is.
Turn up.
We will be listening.
Hopefully Drizzy didn't drop. He got on stage and was like, I got an ice. She got a little fro. I call her Ice Spice or something like that. And apparently his girl didn't like it or whatever. But I want y'all to think about Ice Spice in the past couple of days. You see people online saying that she not a real rapper. She can't really rap. She not talented. And my thing for y'all is we've seen this before. We've seen girls come out or artists come out. They not that talented, but they got a buzz. I was telling Terrell, I feel like Ice Spice has an unfair advantage because...
An unfair advantage?
I'm sorry. What am I trying to say? She has an unfair opportunity, I would say.
Criticism.
Nah, opportunity. And the reason only reason why, see, I don't want to say advantage.
I'm gonna let you rock.
But I feel, and this is a combo. I just feel like her opportunity is slighted now because soon as she popped, you got the Nicki Minaj feature that turns into her being called the princess of rap, and now Nicki Minaj has her people behind Ice Spice, and she's saying shit about her. Now you got created beef for Ice Spice that really came from Nicki. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Her as a young artist,
you kind of got thrusted in the middle of some bullshit.
You can't even grow because now you got people that saying, oh, she's not even talented. She's just on for this.
Nah, yeah, that is true.
I didn't like not Cardi B fans. Is it the Cardi B fans that talk about her like that?
Yeah, but no, it's really Nicki haters. Yes, I'm sorry, it's really Nicki Minaj fans and Nicki Minaj haters and all the, you can think about it, Lotto fans and Cardi fans, and you're right, all of those fan bases that oppose Nicki are going to be opposed to Ice Spice. I didn't like the fact that Nicki was saying that she was the princess of rap because, number one,
too soon.
It was too soon. For you to be as important as you are, for you to say that, that's like when Jay-Z gave J. Cole the rock chain. This nigga J. Cole was next. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He was fresh off of the, you know what I'm saying? I had jobs, that was right before Born Center.
Yeah.
So, it's like, I didn't like the fact that she did that because it puts this crazy amount of, now that's a crazy amount of pressure that you have to live up to. And when you got people like Meg Thee Stallion, Lotto, you got what? Cardi B, you got all these different rappers that are out.
Yeah.
They weren't good enough to get the title of princess. You know what I'm saying? It came with and there's a bunch of drama involved.
And if it was me, if I'm them, I'd be glad to not get that from Nicki. Low key.
It's some catty shit because you don't want to have to deal with the...
All I wanted to say about Ice Spice is it seemed like she had such a great rise until she became partnered with Nicki, and now it's a part of this. Now she a part of like almost like a fake ass little group versus group type shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we fuck with them, and they don't fuck with y'all. I don't know. All I'll say is these days, y'all, when you get famous, it's almost like you gotta watch your buzz and who you connect with because you got a lot of old people now that want to recreate. And I was telling Terrell this. The older artists don't want to put you in their spot. That's why you see Alicia Keys with bruh who was doing in the what's the name? And look, she gonna hop on the remix. Oh, Alicia Keys, you gonna hop on the remix. Okay. Why? Because he did your track? You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, like, we don't see artists...
You don't think it's good for her to hop on a remix?
Look, I feel like it is good for her to hop on a remix, but my question to her is, like, and to all the artists, it seemed like these older artists are still trying to stay in their hay. If they song pop, they want their song to stay pop. You saw it happen with Hurricane Chris. He got some flack for that. Because when his shit popped, he put 2 verses on it, took all the money for it. But you did not create that buzz on your own. Alicia Keys, we love your song, but that sound that we're hearing now is because of him. And what we seeing...
Well, I don't know if I agree with that, Terrance.
Well, look, I'm not saying it's because of him, but he brought it back.
Now, you're right, but I think that comes with an asterisk because you're right. It is because of him, but these artists nowadays, T, are just literally taking that person's song, adding something different to it, and you can blame TikTok for a lot of it because a lot of this mashup culture created a lot of these people's songs.
Right. And I'm not saying that they not, because they are. All I'm saying is the old heads whose songs that they taking, oh, they definitely getting behind it and saying, oh, yeah, that was me. And yeah, bruh did the remix to my joint. That's what we're seeing. We not saying, yo, go and flourish. We saying, hey, we seeing them saying, y'all remember the joint I did, right? It was a smash. And now he did a remix. So I'm going to hop on his remix.
Would you let somebody just run around with basically your song and not come out and do that, Terrance? I wouldn't. If you take my song.
You mixing up what I'm trying to say, though. Because I'm not saying they're wrong for that. I'm just saying now with the Ice Spices, you got to be careful the way you get buzzed because these artists not really trying to put you in a better position. I don't think Nicki Minaj wanted to put Ice Spice in the best position. Nicki Minaj wanted to try to piggyback from Ice Spice's success because you're not cool with Lotto, you're not cool with Meg, you're not cool with nobody. Everybody think you trash. Everybody think you don't want to link with nobody. So you get with the newest poppin' because who don't look up to Nicki?
Right.
But when you get with Nicki, my career is met with all of this turmoil. Not really turmoil, but like, I mean, keep it 100, y'all.
Unnecessary stress.
Ice Spice hate out of nowhere. And I'm not even a nigga that's geeked off of Ice Spice's look or anything. I'm just seeing the hate and I'm like, where this come from?
Well, you know, some of it comes from like, you know, people think that it's colorism and, not pretty privilege, but light skin privilege.
Definitely that in there.
That she
I'm not knocking that.
For coming up, which is some truth.
Yeah.
I do think saying that she don't have no talent, like when she performed, she did She in her mood? Damn, She in Her Mood. Then she did Munch. And then she did the Princess Diana joint. I was like, damn, she actually got some joints.
She got some joints.
She has some joints.
Mm-hmm. And the little girls love her. So I'm like, you now have Ice Spice going against all of this stuff, but she got a little girl fan base. So I be thinking about that too. Like,
but that's the thing. I wouldn't say she has you right though. I would say she has the adolescent. She got the young girls.
Terrell, she got the young girls. She got some old too, but
I wouldn't say
Northwest and them that age group, those are her main fans.
Nah, yeah. But she too vulgar though. She not, a lot of people, you seen Kim come out and have to say, Kanye was right.
She did?
Yes, that was huge. You didn't see that?
No, I didn't. When was that? One of these last couple days?
She did an interview or some shit. Basically, think about it. Kanye was like, I don't want her listening to that bullshit type shit. And she was like, she's going to be able to do whatever. She came out, it was like, so Kanye was right. She couldn't even basically say he was right. I think Ice Spice is as talented as she needs to be to thrive in today. Because what we put on, the Pound Town chick, and this is my thing, we talking about a whole bunch of bullshit. But
no, we not. It's good.
The girl from the Pound Town chick, right? People
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. People say, oh, yeah, if y'all have an issue with what she's saying, XYZ. And I think nobody has an issue with what she's saying. Think about it. They brought up WAP with Cardi B. And they were like, it's colorism because when Cardi said it was fine. But Meg was on that song, right? Meg and Cardi both was on that song. And the song was actually a good track. It was very vulgar.
It's some hoes in this sauce. It's some hoes.
Yes, it's that one.
Yeah.
Now, this is my thing. You can't compare this chick to Meg and Cardi.
No, you cannot compare that song to
because it's not about what they saying. Nobody has an issue with her talking the way she talking. She just sucks.
She sounds like fucking garbage.
And you know what?
Sound like somebody fucking cousin coming up here rapping. And what are we doing?
This is my thing. I didn't like the fact that Nicki hopped on that. I thought Nicki was bigger than that. Even though
that's why I told you Nicki is just looking for a handout because she can't.
Terrance, no, I'm not letting you do that. That's not the case. She didn't have to do that. She did that for that girl. I don't know why, but it's not a handout.
Always different on that.
She's the biggest. Do you think that song would be #1 on Billboard if it was just Sexy Red? No.
This is what y'all don't get, and this is what I've been trying to tell y'all about these old artists who use these new artists to keep their relevance. I swear, especially in the women hip hop community, especially Nicki Minaj. That's my girl, but Terrell.
Terrance, that would be true if Nicki was struggling to chart alone. Her fan base buys every fucking thing she
Terrell,
has no
and
issue.
whenever me and Terrell go back and forth about Nicki, and I say, okay, this song charted, what do you say? Oh, well, that's because her fan base is this, and they gonna do it regardless.
Okay, regardless.
So like,
that's why I said
her song being #1. You know why?
But
it's
her
because
hopping
of the
on
Nicki girls. It's not because the song is more popular because Nicki hopped on and killed it. It's because Nicki got on and then brought her fans.
So if you're Sexy Red, how is she looking for a handout from Sexy Red, Terrance?
Because Sexy Red's song is popping, not Nicki's. Nicki is not adding Sexy Red and giving Sexy Red the handout and say, yo, hop on my track because you did your track. Nicki Minaj is hopping on the remix of hers. Look, Cardi B, you hopped on Put It On The Floor too. Cardi B, you hopped on Tomorrow too. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about Cardi B. She is looking for handouts too. Y'all have the buzz.
I don't like that term. Do you know what that term is just not the right term
Cardi
to use?
B and Nicki, y'all have the buzz, but where are y'all hit songs? Because we seeing these other girls have hit songs and y'all do features and call it like y'all helping them out.
Nicki Minaj just put out, she just had the Super Freaky joint. And she just did the Barbie joint. You're right about these older acts getting on these songs.
How do you feel about Super Freaky Girl? You shat on it.
I didn't think it was anything special. I thought it was cool.
AK, you shat on it.
I thought it was something that anybody could, I thought any of the girlies could make that. This is my thing though. This what I'll say. I wouldn't use the term handout. Handout means you need help. I would argue that they're using them and the little buzz that they created and then just lighting a fire on that. And I'm going to just ride that wave up.
You don't think Cardi B need help?
I don't know.
And she haven't put out an album in 5-6 years.
You got
just little singles and just features.
They just gave Busta Rhymes the Lifetime Achievement, and he said, I pioneered the feature, and that's because Busta wasn't putting out a bunch of albums, but his features was taking off.
Busta Rhymes is the one, and I said this when he was standing on that stage, I was in Seattle. I said, he is the first, to me, like, Lifetime Achievement Award feature artist. Like, he got his Lifetime Achievement taking songs to the next level, Busta Rhymes. More, like he even said it himself, like, I could get in there and do the 16 and kill it. Like, but I was always a collaborator. That's what made him so great. I don't think that we can say the same thing about somebody like Cardi B yet. Busta Rhymes, if you look at his catalog, it's insane, and you don't do that with Cardi B. You're not gonna look at, we're not gonna look back on Cardi B.
Go ahead.
We're not gonna look back on her discography and look at shit like Put It on the Floor 2 and Tomorrow 2. That's not your discography. That's on Lotto. That's on Glorilla. Go get yours. And that's what I want to see from Cardi and Nicki. Y'all should be running this because y'all get to walk around saying, oh, that's Queen 1 and this Queen 2. I'm the Queen. No, I'm the Queen. Which one of y'all put an album out lately?
Nicki Minaj just announced Pink Friday 2 for October.
And it better be good.
No,
and
I'm sorry,
November.
November.
Be Queen of Hip Hop, because I'm telling you, we are getting ready to see the pieces move. New queens, new kings.
Nah, you're right. Did you see what Bow Wow said?
Bow Wow was 100% right.
If you didn't see it, Bow Wow basically was like, they was talking about why we haven't had a hip hop #1 album in a long time. And honestly, I think Uzi will probably be the first to take out Morgan Wallen. It was supposed to be Thug. You seen what happened with Thug?
Now what happened?
Thug
was number 2.
He was supposed to do 110. He ended up only doing 87 because they said that it just didn't keep the trajectory that it was supposed, that they thought it was gonna have. So he got number 2. So we still don't have a hip hop album #1. But Bow Wow basically was saying that it's because nobody's really being creative. Everything is just like people getting tired of the bullshit, basically.
I tweeted and I said, I feel like these albums being a lot longer, it changes the way that people listen to it, engage it. You know what I'm saying? People are not listening to the album as a collection anymore. This dude said the truest thing right here. He says, as soon as I see more than 14 songs, I don't listen to the album from start to finish expecting an experience. I just skim through each song, hearing what I would like, and download those. It's dead ass a playlist at that point. We was talking about these long ass albums because Uzi's putting out 26.
26, yeah.
Shout out to this dude, Winter's Boy Singer. That's a dope name, Singer. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I just feel like I really agree with bro because I'm like, I actually do the same thing now. I see 26 songs and I'm like, okay, if you about to try to tell a story, I don't give a fuck. So this should be a vibe. Which one is good? Because if you're telling a story, I don't want to hear. Imagine Kendrick Lamar put 25 songs on Mr. Morale.
He did 18.
And that was hell. We was at Mother I Sober like, I get it, Kendrick. You know?
Yeah.
I'm sad as fuck too. And then a nigga say, I choose me, I'm sorry, and put out Hillbillies. Bow Wow was right. We about to see some new kings and new queens, y'all. I even think that people, like, we was talking about 21 Savage on Twitter, Lil Baby, Ghana.
Y'all got Baby fucked up.
Y'all gotta come with music or you're gonna get moved out of the way.
By who?
Who's
moving them out of the way?
Cool, and y'all know me. Watch y'all. Y'all gonna say he said it first. If you're not making the music, you're gonna get moved out of the way. The reason why Drake is still here 10 years later, Drake said, we'll see who's around a decade from now. You know why he's still around a decade from now? Because he's making good music.
He's an anomaly. Nigga is an anomaly. I would argue that now it's not even about, now what's scary is, even though Bow Wow telling the truth, like we saw and like we're seeing, you don't have to be super talented and this great crazy artist to get on now. Now it seems like you could just get on from a popping TikTok sound and now you on. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's looking like. It's not looking like, oh yeah, Archie coming back. Hopefully, maybe you know what, maybe you saying that, and maybe we just haven't even seen the start of it coming back yet.
The maybe white boy on my roster, noodles and pasta, and thugging through my rounds, booty pink, coochie brown. This is ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying though. A lot of that stuff is only happening because it was popping
on because it's funny. And I was gonna say this. Y'all will laugh, ha ha.
Did you see them girls?
To a fucking deal.
You see them girls running through the my bad. You see the girls running through the grocery store?
Damn, man. I be feeling like I could get a what's the name all? And here you go. What girl?
You didn't see the girls running through the grocery store?
Oh yeah, I saw it. I didn't like their song.
I'm about to sin again.
I didn't like it.
I fuck with that joint.
It's just more girls coming with the whole, I am this. I'm sick of women rapping like that. I'm sick of it. Oh my God. I'm about to sin again. Please sit your fucking ass down. Oh my God, Terrell. I'm turning to an old nigga, bro. I'm turning to an old head, bro.
That joint was You on one this pod.
Fresh out the sky, I'm doing my daily duty. This nigga is my twin, but I ain't really think he knew me. This nigga came in this building and act like a newbie.
Terrence, listen. That joint was actually fire. And niggas was hating on that joint and saying, if you like this, then you're whatever.
What?
I said,
what we talking about?
The girls running through the grocery store singing the song.
That shit was trash. That shit is okay.
Don't think about it for you. Think about it if your daughter, you had a daughter. I didn't like the fact that
you don't want to do that for Ice Spice.
Because Ice Spice is talking about.
This girl said, I invested in this pussy and it's doing dividends.
I was getting ready to say, I didn't like that part.
That's your daughter's favorite part.
First of all, you got my future daughter fucked up. That's disrespectful as fuck. I should clutch you.
Nigga, you just said, think about my daughter singing.
Terrence, I should have clutched you when you said that. I didn't get to finish my point, just like you just complained about. But what I was going to say is, I thought it would have been dope for the young girls until they brought pussy into it.
Okay.
That's all I was going to say.
But you like it for the older girls.
Pot over.
I'm done with this.
You know what? Projection, it seems like, is like the main thing people do now.
100.
It's the point of a lot of these podcasts with people saying that these person isn't this and this person needs to have that and these niggas, these red pill niggas, all of it is projection.
I've always heard of red pill. What the fuck is that?
You never heard of the red pill? Is all of these people that have podcasts about.
I know, but what is red pill ever stood for? Like, what is the red pill?
You know how you get the Matrix, you had the red pill or the blue pill, and you could choose the red pill to be, I forget what it was, but that's why. Nathan Van Lathan used to have a podcast called The Red Pill Podcast.
Yeah, I remember that.
They ended up changing the name of it because of this big wave. But basically, it's just all the alpha podcasts and the women ain't shit podcasts.
You don't think you an alpha podcast?
Hell no.
Y'all think we are alpha podcast, yeah?
100% not. You didn't get. Did you see that? If you're, how do you feel about going on paying for the first date since you're want to split the bills?
Huh?
It's just like, all right.
Oh my God.
And you know what I noticed, bro, about these podcasters that are these alpha podcasters? Ask yourself this question: the fresh and fit niggas, the whatever podcast niggas, all of these niggas that have these podcasts where they're talking about being alpha and how, you know, women need to do this, or, you know, even Andrew Tate and them. When have you ever seen women lust over these men, or women, or them with women, in terms of like a woman that likes them? You don't see it. You just see the joints they get from Instagram on their show, but you never see them with a real woman. So that's why I be like, do y'all even really like women for real? Cause y'all just on this joint, it's just a bunch of everybody talking. Don't nobody really getting pussy for real.
I feel you.
It don't look like it.
I feel you. That's a fact. Like, bro, did you talk about bro who was like, when's the last time you been picked up and fucked?
Oh, nah, he did that shit for men.
Yeah, he was like, when the last time you been picked up and fucked? And she said, well, I guess I haven't. And he said, what you like to get into? And she started saying stuff, and then he like hit the little button.
He did it to impress the niggas in the room.
He did it to impress the niggas.
You corny.
And then this is my thing. Maybe it's just me. He talking about when the last time you been picked up and fucked. Bruh, when the last time you picked a girl up and fucked her for real? Because that ain't no easy thing. You niggas gonna stop talking out y'all ass.
Was he talking about
picked up
on some Melvin shit, or just
picked up? And that's why I said, what you talking about? Because first off, I'm not about to ask no girl when the last time you been picked up and fucked. I feel like he was talking about picking her up. Like, what you mean when the last time you mean, this is my thing.
That's disrespect. First of all, it was a clip where the guy was talking, they did a little button game, and he asked, that was the first thing he asked the girl, have you ever been picked up and fucked? Go ahead. Yeah.
The real dating one is cut. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, for sure.
They really bite and cut. That's
are.
Cut shit. Why would you ask a girl when the last time a nigga came and picked you up and fucked you? What?
Nah, it sounds more common for a nigga to drive and pick you up than a nigga to do some Melvin shit, Terrence. Niggas do not work on their legs. Y'all think.
That's why I said, What do you mean pick her up and fuck her, bro? Because come on.
Come on, Terrance. You gotta admit that he was a car
That's
shit.
tough.
Niggas cannot just do that.
Terrell, I didn't think that.
Stand-up missionary is tough.
That's why I said I didn't. When he said that, I'm like, I'm not taking bro serious because he don't even look like he can do this shit.
I don't think he was talking about that. I think he was talking about the car.
Terrell, I don't think he was talking about a car. Like I think we we can disagree, but I really don't. I'd really disagree.
So
I
you
think he was talking
this
about picking
small
her up.
nigga
Yes.
was talking about standing up? Come on, Terrance.
When the last time you been picked up and fucked? Y'all think he's talking about when the last time
I'm gonna pull up on you, pick you up. We're gonna fuck.
Why would he say that?
That's what because that's
Why would he say when the
Terrance,
last time you've been picked up and fucked? And he's talking about me picking you up in my truck?
which is more common? Do you think?
This
Terrance?
nigga Terrell don't have riz.
What do you think is more common? A nigga picking a girl up and they have like a session, and then he drop her off after they get some food or some shit.
I just don't.
Or a nigga that's doing some Melvin shit stand up and standing up. Niggas don't work on their legs.
I just don't think he would ask her when's the last time somebody came and picked her up to fuck her.
The
I
question
feel like
is
you would
terrible.
ask a girl when the last time a nigga picked you up off your feet and fucked you in the midair. Oh shit, that ain't never happened to me before. I want to see that. Oh, all right, bet. That's what I'm about. That's what I thought he was getting at. Like, when the last time you had a nigga do some freaky shit to you? Not when the last time you had a nigga come over and eat your pussy. What?
All right. I guess we agree to disagree. Because I just don't think that nigga has ever picked anybody up to fuck.
That's he's a dad. So that's a daddy now.
How? That nigga, did you see his arms and
He's
legs?
a father.
No way you picked up a bitch to fuck, unless she was small.
That's what my whole thing was.
And you're not picking her up.
And that's what my whole thing was. And he's saying it
But
for
that's
me,
why I
basically.
said there's no way he's talking about that.
That's what I said.
Anyway, you niggas are weird.
Bun B's comments recently sparked some controversy.
I got it.
And I sent it to Terrell. And what I do want to say is Bun B said some things that people got upset about. Some people felt like he was misspeaking. Some people felt like he had a great point.
If you have a product
Damn,
or
my
you
bad.
present something to the public, 9 times out of 10, Mexican Americans are going to be not only your biggest customer base, but also your most consistent customer base. You know what I'm saying? That's just math. That's just basic math. And to not acknowledge that when we're talking about hip hop, look, if you make Houston rap music, nobody buys more of your music than Mexicans. No one comes to your shows more than Mexicans. No one buys more of your merch more than Mexicans play your music. It's a numbers thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's important that we acknowledge their participation and their love of the culture. So I wanted to make sure that when Houston hip hop was on that stage at the rodeo, that a Mexican American could look at that stage and see themselves on that stage too.
Cool. All right, cool. Shout out to Bun B,
Shout out
Houston
Bun B.
legend.
He's a legend.
He's a legend. I guess you wanna go first with me? I'll go first.
You go first, because Terrell's gonna say basically everything that I want to say for real.
All right, well you go.
So
I want you to say it first. I want to. Matter of fact, let me go first. Fuck it.
well, I see it.
I don't think Bun B is wrong in talking about Texas hip hop culture. I think first of all to say Mexicans are not the biggest consumers of hip hop on a national level. They are not.
They are not.
It's actually white folks.
Mm-hmm.
Believe
because
it or not.
the numbers.
Because and that's numbers.
And like he said, that's math.
That's the math. But in Texas, 100% he's right about like if you're a Houston artist and you make hip hop, your biggest consumers are gonna be Mexicans. Mexico is literally right above, right under Texas. So it makes complete sense. There's so much Mexican culture that's in Texas. So I don't think he's wrong about that. I have one question for Bun, right? Because he says.
I don't think he's wrong about that either. I want to make sure I jump in and get in and just say that so you don't go too far.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't think he's wrong about that either. I think he just kind of did you start stuff. Like, he started and said, if you put out a product, your biggest consumers are going to be Mexicans. You're wrong.
That's already, yeah. Because
Like,
that's too vague to say.
It's just too vague. And then he said, especially when we talking about hip-hop. The biggest consumers of hip-hop are not Mexicans. They're not.
They're not even the top two.
I don't even give a fuck if you say that more white people listen to hip hop than black people. You're only saying that because of math. The biggest consumers of hip hop are black people.
That's not true.
It's just period.
And no, it's not.
You can't say that just
not
because
true, Terrance.
they have more ears listening that they are more of a consumer than us.
Well, what do you consider?
If you talk about money and you talk about and like we said with Bun B. When you talk about business, like transactional, you're right. You know what I'm saying? That they are very big supporters of our culture, for sure.
And, right, I was getting ready to say, because what is your definition of consumers? Because then it is, white folks do consume more hip hop than anybody. That doesn't mean that they have any involvement in the product itself.
That's how I feel.
This is what I was gonna say about Bun, and this is what I wanted to ask you this. But my question for Bun would be, the only thing that I would question is the part where he says, you know, I wanted to make sure that when they came to my show, they felt represented on that stage. My question is, and this is my question for black folks all the time, is too often we are told to share. You know what I'm saying? We always got to share our culture. We got to you got to make sure everybody's seen. But on the flip side, everybody else gets to gatekeep their culture. You know what I'm saying? Because where is the black person on that stage so that you can be seen?
Yeah.
Because it's nothing wrong with that. It's almost like dating. Like,
that's why I said it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing, Bun B. You're right.
It's not a bad thing. You're doing the right thing. My question that I always like to ask is, okay, so where is that being done for you?
Right.
And it's like I was saying, it's like dating. And if a Japanese guy can want his daughter to date and marry a Japanese guy, you know what I'm saying? And it could be completely fine. Same thing in some of our continental African cultures. My boy Steve is Nigerian. His girl's Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? I know his parents probably expected him to go out and find a woman of your culture. Yeah. That's completely fine.
Totally fine.
In Black American culture, we the only ones that's policed on.
You got to be open to everything.
Everything has to be able to mix in. We got to be good with interracial. We got to be good with this. If a black person say, I only date black people,
it gets looked at as prejudice.
They call you racist. They call you, you know what I'm saying? And so that's the only, just going back to the everything, that becomes our that mindset becomes how people look at all of our shit.
Yeah.
And now, like what Bun B saying, I want them to be present on the stage. Cool, but I want to see the example of where they want to make you, a black person, see yourself on the stage doing their thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That would be my only question to the whole shit.
And that's my thing. Like, I don't think you will ever see it, Bun B. And that's why I feel like people were saying, that's why I feel like people didn't like what Bun B said, and that's why I didn't really like what he said, because he's like, it's important that we acknowledge their participation and their love of the culture. So when I did the stage, I wanted to make sure that they saw themselves on that stage. You sound like something they would never say to you. They would never say that to you. And it's a sad thing. And I can say never because, look, show me. And you can't. Because you can't find cultures doing that except black culture. There's nothing wrong with Bun B saying that Mexicans are the biggest consumers of hip-hop. Let's say we all disagree on that. By the math, Bun B is right. Cool. That's totally fine. What we have an issue with is Bun B saying that because they are such supporters of our culture, that they deserve a spot on the stage. That's not true. I feel like we are huge supporters of Mexican culture and Spanish culture, or Hispanic culture. I feel like if there's any allies that y'all have, it's us. But we know that we are just here for the fun.
Yeah.
We don't even expect you to put us on stage. We just are happy that y'all let us come in and do this. We don't expect to be put on the stage. I was telling Terrell this.
It's like Cinco de Mayo just passed.
Cinco de Mayo just
Black
passed.
folks
We
was the
love
main,
it.
We were the main ones doing it, but we know that it's not.
And we the only ones that's right there with them. Like, yo, we both know it ain't really shit because y'all don't really give a fuck. We all just hit a party, you know? Like, that's why I feel like that's the right way to do it, because low-key, I feel like it's overstepping for me to even think I deserve to be on your stage. I'm not really a part of it because I like it. That's why I told Terrell, because I really like your music, I deserve to be a part of it. Or because I really like y'all culture, I'm supposed to be a part of it. Nah, like you could 100% always support, always enjoy, the same way we all do. The same way that me and my girl always go and eat like different culture foods. We'll go and eat fucking Thai food. We'll go get fucking all over. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not in there like, yo, they need to put some black people on these menus because we eating in here. Nah, like I know that I'm participating in that culture over there. and this is what I was telling Terrell, I'm gonna wrap it up. I just feel like this is what happens with us. We say that you could be a part of it, right? We'll say something like this, Bun B. We want to put them on that stage so that they see themselves because they are such, what do you say? We want to acknowledge their participation and love for our culture, so we're going to put them on our stage. The issue and the lines that get blurred with this is credit. Because once we start letting motherfuckers stand on stage with us, then our thing becomes our thing. You know what I'm saying? Our thing is now everybody's thing. Like, I was thinking this. You can't even say that hip hop is a Black American cultural thing. You're going to be met with people saying, well, all races listen to hip hop. Well, Mexicans listen to more hip hop. Well, white people listen to more music than, and guess what? That's them saying, no, hip hop is not for you. But when we say that about anything else, when we look at bachata and how they do that and say, oh no, I can bachata, so we all, that's not just y'all, that's everybody. No. Are they gonna put you as a black man on TV because y'all like the bachata when y'all come over? We're gonna make sure y'all have some representation on stage. No.
Bachata is why'd you say that? You should have said salsa.
Well, you know, I'm not aligning bachata with them. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I got you.
I'm just talking about when we practice, because I know Terrell and his girl can do it great. But I'm just saying.
That's DR.
I love how we participate and know, okay, but we always see people take and grab and keep from ours because they take and keep. They're gonna say, oh, who are the contributors to hip hop and why is hip hop so great? We'll raise our hand and then you got them back there raising their hand. Hold up. Y'all were great fans. Y'all loved our culture. And they gonna say, no, y'all put us on stage. We've been on stage for 10 years. Damn. We should have never put y'all on stage then. Because now, guess what? Y'all share hip-hop with us, but go home to your own culture. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop has become for everybody, and now we don't have anything. They're even saying that hip-hop is Jamaican. Like, what do we have?
Nah, yeah.
So Jamaicans can say, oh, we created hip-hop, but fuck y'all, I'm from Jamaica.
Nah, yeah, but the Jamaicans did not create hip-hop. That's a myth.
They did. That is a myth.
Let me tell you this. Kool Herc, right? You know, everybody knows the story of Kool Herc, but the reality is Kool Herc never claimed to create hip hop. He never said it out of his own mouth. Number two, it did not work for the Jamaicans when he did it, which is why he played it for black folks. My question to the Jamaicans, because first of all, I love y'all. I love y'all culture. I love y'all food. I love the language y'all. I love patois. I love everything y'all do. But if y'all created hip hop, or if hip hop started in Jamaica, where are all the Jamaican artists? Because if that's the case,
we would have mad Jamaican hip-hop artists, right?
We would have so many. We would see it. You don't see it. That's the same thing that I have for that dude from the Honeymooners, the Hispanic dude from the Menu, John Leguizamo or whatever his name is. Mm-hmm. He's running around trying to say hip-hop was created by Latinos. Okay, and Fat Joe, where are all of these artists? Because I could name maybe 3.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But did you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The participation turns into credit. Like, participation with our shit turns into y'all saying we were there for the start. Hold up.
But that's something that we deal with as black folks all the time. We're dealing with it from the beginning, right? And specifically when we got to the States, right? That's where it really, because the United States is a salad. I always tell people that.
Yeah.
These other countries are like a nice thick soup. Everybody in it makes one thing. You get a scoop of it and you know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's
and
what I
boom.
mean.
It doesn't matter how many elements of it, broccoli and cheddar soup should taste like this. The combination of the broccoli and the cheddar and you know what I'm saying? And the United States is a salad. It's just a bunch of shit in the same bowl, but everything got a different taste. You can just all eat it together.
Eat it all together. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's why shit gets blurred, specifically for us, because we don't have our roots out here.
Yeah.
We can't point our roots back to nowhere because you got to think about it. That shit was stolen from us.
Yeah.
But we put roots here and made it so that motherfuckers could come here. So.
But now we have to share our roots with the ones who came here.
Not yet. Originally, we did that because we wanted to have more allies. The reason why black folks fought for immigration from Africa, from the Caribbean, from other countries, because we wanted more black people here to help us fight oppression.
Yeah.
But what happened is everybody came here and said, "Oh, I'm not them niggas.
I'm just gonna use the opportunity that they created though.
To get here, so, and bring my own family over, and it's cool, but I'm not them."
And then when we get our money, we going back.
Yep. I used to have this guy I used to work with. He was Somalian and white. And he would say, I would be like, you know you black. I used to tell him, you know you black. He would be like, I'm Somalian and white. And I'm like, you black though. And so this is my thing.
Don't say the N-word though. Then don't say the N-word. Don't participate in our culture.
You standing here with Nikes on, you standing here with Yeezys on, with a off-white sweater on, but you're not black. So you just doing what we do then.
Now,
why you don't?
Terrell's gonna say this is fucked up.
Terrance, don't say
now,
that.
if I was, what's bruh?
He's Somalian and white.
Somalian and white. Somalians, y'all wear specific shit. What if I put on y'all garments and I'm just walking around with y'all
Terrance, we do an audio podcast.
Feel me? I'm just walking around with y'all shit on and y'all like, oh, hey, bro, you Somalian? Nah, I'm just rocking this, you know? I'm not that. Fuck that. I'm black.
They would gatekeep.
Y'all would say you need to take that shit off, right? Oh, you shouldn't wear that, bro, because you know that's our stuff, right? Imagine we did that. Especially, look, because all you gotta do is say, I'm black, and we cool. We see you acting it, but then we see you shove it.
Nah, it's only when it's convenient. Because if you get shot by the cops,
then you see me.
You're gonna want to see Ben Crump.
Then we the same.
Yeah. Now you see me. Now you me.
I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. I'm standing in the line, I missed my flight, I'm on the phone with my girl, I'm heated. Right? It's this Indian dude behind me, and he's like, oh man, you think I can get in front of you, brother? Hey brother, you think I can get in front of you? I'm getting ready to miss my flight. We had the same flight. I said, we on the same flight, bro. And look, this motherfucker's back there like this the whole time. So, hey, brother, what should we do? What'd you do? And I said, you know what? This motherfucker pissing me off because why is he calling me brother? Because we both are brown and missed the flight? I'm not your fucking brother, and you don't look at me like a brother. So look, this nigga's like, what should we do? I said, hey, bro, I'm on the phone, bro. And I was like, yo, I honestly didn't come with you, bro. I can't help you. Sometimes you can see when people take advantage of the fact that we got the same skin color, just for the time being.
Oh, yeah, when it's convenient.
And we missed the same flight. Oh, so we buddy. Nah, I don't know you. Because when they come in and say two niggas, you're going to say, oh, no, he's a nigga. I'm from there. And that didn't used to go that well for us.
That's a fact.
Because we can't turn it off. I ain't never going to turn mine off. They asked me, would you ever go back to Africa? No, sir. Because my folks started something here that we got to finish. Fuck you talking about? My folks started something here we got to finish.
Fucking rah-rah-rah cast.
It is rah-rah.
It's just too much.
Netflix had some controversy around this. I wanted to talk about it. And not really the whole thing. But Netflix is bringing back Titanic to its platform on July 1st. And a lot of people felt like it was very poor timing considering the submersible Titan tragedy that just happened.
Not yet.
So,
that is a little, come on, Netflix. They really doing that.
They really putting it on there. And when they put it on there, a lot of people were like, yo, this is too soon. This is fucked up. But a lot of people don't know it's 2 weeks before the Titan submersible story happened. Netflix put out their coming to Netflix list. And on July 1st, guess what was on there? Titanic.
They should have.
So that was my question to you. Should Netflix have pulled Titanic?
Yeah, that's like me and you doing Amigos flashback, right? Saying that we had that coming. And then the unfortunate event happens with Takeoff. And then we put that joint out in the middle of everybody talking about it. Because look, we said we did it. When we know everybody's going to go and look at it because everybody's consuming that type of content.
Yep. They also dropped...
Y'all smarter than this.
They also dropped a trailer for a brand new documentary they coming out with about free diving called The Deepest Breath. That was also a trailer that launched. That's coming. So they said...
Netflix. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Now... Yeah,
I was going to say this though, bro.
We're not stupid. There's humans up there that are making these decisions.
I'll say this. Let's say somebody dies trying to go see the Grand Canyon or some shit. And there's this great movie about the Grand Canyon. Remember when I was telling you that tragedies stop becoming about the lives lost and they become about the tragedy?
Yeah.
Like 9/11 is not about all those people that died anymore. Not saying that it's not. Like that they don't matter. I'm just saying when people talk about it, the sense of, like their caution around like speaking around people who passed away and stuff like that, and being sensitive and being, what is the word I'm looking for, Terrell? Being what do you say when you trying to be
courteous?
You know what I'm saying? Like when you trying to not disrespect the dead, you talk about the lives lost.
Yeah, look, this is the show where you're supposed to say the fucking adjective, and I'm like, damn. When you trying to be, I would say courteous.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But whatever, the words right there.
Compassion.
You're trying to show compassion. I feel like that falls off with the height of the event or the height of the tragedy. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm like, you know what? Netflix just watched the entire world's mind just say, oh yeah, the Titanic. And we got the nerve, not we got the nerve, but we're surprised that Netflix is putting Titanic back on it. Oh, we're surprised that they're not gonna pull it.
That's just tacky though. I mean, that's just tacky. Too plain as day, like we getting a little too far, y'all.
It's tacky.
It was enough that everybody kind of made jokes because they were billionaires and, unfortunately they end up losing their lives. But like to do that, now y'all trying to make money. And when it turns just from the poor talking about the rich and now the rich are trying to make money,
yeah,
that's where people have an issue.
And this is what I was going to say to y'all. We have to stop expecting companies like Netflix to have any compassion for real life. They don't give a fuck. And I think instead of us looking at Netflix like they are this morally right Chick-fil-A type of we're going to do the right thing company, these motherfuckers are literally cutting all of y'all bills down the middle and taking Netflix away from all of y'all. No sharing passwords. These motherfuckers went bankrupt. Not bankrupt, but look, they was losing mad subs to all these people.
They doing whatever they got to do.
They doing whatever they can to win. Think about it. People keep saying this person was like $37 billion a year, and yet you still need more money? Yeah, because we not bigger than Disney Plus and Hulu no more. Remember when Hulu...
Hold up.
Look, Disney Plus and Hulu are together, right?
No.
Because it's Disney, Hulu, and... Aren't they all owned by the same thing? Remember when they said, oh, so-and-so passed Netflix, but it was an addition of these subscribers, and it was like Hulu and this added together equals more. All I know is...
Do they own Hulu?
I think Netflix is petty as shit with that. But what I would say is I'm not really surprised. I feel like if I were to die looking at bald eagles, because I wanted to go out there and look at bald eagles, and there's this crazy bald eagle documentary, and then unfortunately my story goes crazy, and then people are putting out the bald eagle documentary. It's petty, but it's also the universe.
It's expected.
Yeah. To me, it's the universe. It's what happens.
But and that's I think so it's crazy.
Up. It's fucked up, but...
Yeah, I don't think people think about it, but like I was scrolling and then this dude, it was like this page, there's these crazy videos page or gruesome videos on Twitter where now you could just see a motherfucker get killed,
hit, stabbed, shot, all of it.
All of it just on your timeline. Think about how Twitter really is, bro. Like you could see somebody just raw fucking.
Are you still on the...
I'm on the rawness of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because that's what we get. I think the culmination of how everybody looks at everything is how you get Netflix saying, fuck it, let's put that out. Because fuck it. They're going to watch it. And this is my thing. Are people going to go and watch the Titanic? Yes. They're going to go and watch that shit in droves. It's probably going to be top 10 movies when they put that thing back.
100%.
Now, we don't know what type of deal they might have had in place with Universal or whatever the production company that might have said, think about it. Everybody trying to do a deal. You know what I'm saying? That was whatever credits are going to go to that movie, whoever's getting residual, whatever, they may have already had a deal in place.
It was already coming on.
It might have just been a completely unfortunate thing that happened before our deal.
They have the article out where Netflix said it's coming on the first. That's why I said, should they have pulled it?
I do think they should have pulled it, though.
I think they should have pulled it. However,
then again, it's business.
You know what it is? Guess where Titanic is streaming, y'all? Hulu. And has been streaming on Hulu.
Oh, they finally getting it back.
So
yeah. It's competition.
Oh, their numbers going up.
They looked at Twitter and seen how everybody was making jokes about it and said, fuck it, let's do it.
And now everybody's moral. Look, now everybody doesn't have no jokes. Now everybody's like, wow, too soon.
Think about DeMar Hamlin, right?
Yeah.
If the reaction had been like that, they would have pulled it. anybody that said, I think DeMar Hamlin's getting a little too much press because, I mean, he didn't die. You got destroyed
killed
for that.
You got killed for that.
How dare you?
How dare you?
You know what I'm saying? The entire internet was on pace with that after a while. And they still talking about, they had that's completely different. But I feel like if the response had been like that, where everybody clearly is against anybody talking about this, then that'd have been different. Yeah. But motherfuckers it was memes, jokes, it was everything. Yeah. Because they were billionaires. And the poor don't have compassion. Rightfully so.
I understand. And like I said, I don't expect that part of the universe to be great. You know, I don't expect Netflix to be like, you know what, y'all, we not going to put Titanic up. Nah, y'all petty as shit. Y'all taking all of our Netflix away from us. Y'all don't want us to. Y'all got family sharing? No. Family sharing leaving.
Netflix, you see they cracking down.
Yeah, bro. I'm scared to log in my Netflix. I log in and I'm like,
I'm about to log in while I'm here just so they say I logged in for the last 30 days. I'm going to get my 30 days in. This the home.
I logged into my Netflix on the plane.
You good. You going to log in here. As long as you log in once in 30 days at your home address, you straight. Terrance will say, look at this girl back there. You see this girl back there? I'll look and he'll be like, damn.
Terrell, first off, I don't do that ever, girl.
Terrance always thinks I'm being hot when I'm not. To clean it up, when we used to be out places together, especially in college, he'd be like, look over there at such and such. I look in the most not creepish way, and he's like, damn, you hot. Nigga, you said to look.
I'd be like,
Shorty. And I'm not pussy.
I'm not pussy. This nigga, I would be like, shorty behind you in the brown. He'll be like, damn.
Hey, look.
Hey, shorty behind you in the brown. Where at? Oh, my God.
I see the games he play. Oh, look. She can rap my back. Nigga don't even look.
Hold on, wait. Here she
pussy shit.
Here she come. Wait.
I'm going to get the Instagram later. She was looking at me.
Hey, ladies, I know y'all do that too. Y'all tell your friend to go over there so you can watch.
Uh-huh.
And then she'll tell her friend to go back. Why both of y'all throwing away paper towels left and right?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah.
One goes to the bathroom, right? Mm-hmm. And the other friend watch you to see if you
looking.
See if you watch.
Mm-hmm. Fellas, come on.
And if you trying to get the girl, watch. So that when she get back, she can say, my man was actually, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And you know what, Terrell? We're going to go straight to, you want to
course
do that?
No, we want to do that. We'll go course of action.
We're going to go course of action, and then we're going to finish with the movie suggestion. You get a matching tattoo with your significant other, right?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all getting each other's names, right? And you go first, and you get her name, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she looks at yours, and then she chickens out on it and is like, all right, well, I don't want to do it.
Oh, damn.
What's your next course of action? This your girl. She just said, I don't want to do it.
After I just got your name?
After you just got her name.
We breaking up.
Damn, for real?
I just put your fucking name on me. If you don't get this, then we not going to be together. And I'm going to go get it covered up.
I got the saran wrap. Yeah. my rap already on?
If you don't get it, then we breaking up. That's wild. First of all, I would be scared to go first. That's something that we gotta, I don't know. There has to be some type of agreement. But honestly, how can you do that? Because you can easily do that to her. You can have her go and then say, I ain't trying to get it. That's the most, to me, that's one of the most fucked up things that you can do. Damn, nigga.
I'm sorry.
Black folks don't let you be sick.
Fell under the weather this weekend. I
feel like that's the most fucked up thing you can do.
I think it is.
That would be so fucked.
It would be. And honestly, I say, fellas, go first. 100, if you get a matching tat with your girl, fellas, go first. Your girl should not be going first. Okay. You go first. And if she checking out, this is my thing. It depends on how your girl is. Your girl might not want to do it now.
Terrance, fuck no. I'm sorry. Hell no. There's no way you can explain out of that, Terrance. I done got your name on me and you not going to get nothing? Or you going to change your mind?
And think about it.
I would never do that. Honestly, it's your fault. You should have never got this name in the first place. You should get a little rabbit or something. Or get a...
I'm going to get a... I'm going to get the whole name.
I seen a couple get the... It was dope. They got an hourglass right here. Right? And his said from start with the sand up top dripping down. And hers said to finish with the sand at the bottom. And I thought that shit was fire. And think about it. That's if y'all break up, then you could just, explain it.
Until
It don't look like
until
you got
on Instagram and you see bro with to start, and you say,
okay, and if that happened, all right.
Geraldine, look at this shit. Motherfucker got the same tattoo as you.
And it looked too.
Oh shit. Okay, so we gotta talk.
Hey, look though. At least you're not walking around with Tisha right here.
Tisha. And Quandale. Oh, that's just my nephew. You on a plane, right? You got window seat. It's a nice seat. You sitting next to nobody, right? It's a 3-row.
Mm-hmm.
Window seat, nobody. Bro, right here.
Window seat, nobody. So in A, B, C, I'm in C, and nobody's in B, and he's in A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all both are like, all right, bet. We got nobody in the middle. Safe flight. Boom. And then look. Big, medium-sized woman comes down. Sits right in between y'all, right?
Uh-huh.
Y'all sitting there, and then look, this is a real story really happened. Y'all sitting there, and she pulls her hand out like this, and she got a nice big diamond ring right here, right? And you're like, okay. And she says, just got engaged. And you're like, oh my goodness, congratulations. You know I'm a nice ass motherfucker. Congratulations, for real, when y'all get engaged. Just, what'd she say? Maybe last weekend now we're going to so-and-so to celebrate or some shit. I don't know. Apparently I was being finessed. But, okay. She said, do you want to switch seats? Or no, she didn't say that. She said, you speak mainly English or some Spanish? Because she was saying when she got engaged, but it was in that broken English.
Uh-huh. Oh, shit, she should have talked to me.
Oh, yeah, she should have talked to Terrell. Because then you would have found out she was on bullshit. They put you on she says, hey, can you talk to my friend? You get on the phone, and the friend says...
Hold up. Wait.
Yep. She says, hey, I can't speak English, but my friend speak English. He want ask question. I'm sitting on a plane, y'all. What am I do? No. Hello?
What the fuck?
Right? And this basically turning me explaining what happened. Hello? The friend says, my friend right here wants to switch seats with you. She just got engaged. I said, you know what? I'm getting ready to be working on this computer this whole time. I'll sit in the middle seat. Fuck it. She just got engaged. Fuck it. I'm gonna just switch seats with her.
Yeah, let her have it.
You get up. She gets out of the seat. Bro gets out of the seat. You get out of the seat. She does not go back in the seat. What you see is her husband all the way at the back of the plane, very last row. You see him coming up. And she says, my husband, here he is to switch with you. I said, oh, I'm switching seats with him.
Oh, shit.
And then look, I'm just going to tell y'all what happened with this at this point. Look, oh, I'm switching seats with him. Okay, so yeah, I didn't know that. And then look, all of a sudden you hear boom, boom. We need everybody to have a seat immediately. We are literally getting ready to take off. So we need everybody in seats, in seat belts. And look, while she's saying that, I got flight attendant coming here, and I got flight attendant coming that way. And they're like, you need to sit down. And when I tell you, they were like dead ass. Because afterwards, she apologized and said, I didn't mean to yell at you. I think I did a little too much. She was trying to fight with your boy. But anyway, she was like, you need to sit down. I don't know what's going on, but you need to have a seat. Her husband came up, sat in my seat. I'm walking to the back looking for the open seat. And guess what? This is the thing. The pilot came on and said, if everybody's not in their seat, we had already been waiting, we're going to have to wait another 30 minutes. When I tell you I'm walking to the back of the plane and everybody is looking at me like, nigga, you need to sit the fuck down before we have to wait. That is the most, I never had that much heat on me. I said, I'm sitting there, I sat down next to this white lady, and it was a Hawaiian lady. She was from Hawaii. Sat in the middle seat between them two. I'm right across from the bathroom. Right?
Uh-huh.
Bathroom, aisle, Hawaiian lady, me, white lady. When I tell you both of them was like, because look, it looks like I'm holding the plane up. I got to come out and say, I don't know what happened with that, but I am so sorry. I did not mean to hold this plane up. I was like, I got my snacks. I'm just trying to they ended up being the sweetest ladies ever. But this is the catch, y'all. I don't know how many times y'all have ever been on a long flight, you know? A straight through, you know? Non-stop. I'm going from Seattle to fucking BWI. Well,
From BWI to Seattle.
BWI to Seattle, sorry. Bottom line, when they said, all right, it's time for everyone to go to the bathroom. If you want to get up and go to the bathroom, it's totally fine. When I tell y'all there was a line to get in the bathroom, the entire flight, there's a line to get in the bathroom.
Yep.
And bruh, if you pass gas or you fart while you pissing in the bathroom and you open that door, we could smell everything. People were shitting, pissing, throwing up. Bro, me and this Hawaiian lady, and shout out to her because she was on a connecting flight. She had to go to another one because she was going from Seattle to Hawaii. But we sat there like this the whole time. And the whole time we were like, bro, big motherfuckers in line. And we like, oh man, he about to go in there and blow it up, bro. The worst experience. Did y'all realize I had a window seat at the start of this story? Shorty that got engaged. I don't even know if they engaged. That could be her fucking cousin, bro. I didn't look at her ring or his ring. I don't know if this motherfucker come up there. Oh yeah, he said we could switch. First off, this is the crazy part, Terrell, and then we'll wrap it up.
You're good.
They came to me and was like, we need your side of the story. They literally in the plane, they said, we need your side of the story. And I'm like, my side of the story? We switched seats. They were like, did she pressure you? Did she make you switch seats? Did she tell you you had to? I was like, nah, it was definitely me.
Shoot, you would have got some free air flyer miles if you would have said yes.
You moved from a window seat, and then I found out that it was a premium seat for my girl who gave me I will never live this down.
You probably was in economy plus.
I was in a premium seat, and I got moved. Think about it. I got moved from sitting in 15F to sitting in 32D.
Damn.
I was in premium, and they moved all the way to the back. So when I tell you the flight attendants were like, oh, we about to have some shit. Think about if I asked somebody in first class to switch with me. Yo, you can't do that. And this is another thing. You can't mess up the manifest. If this plane crashes, they going to say Terrance Mallory died in seat 15F.
Yeah.
But I could have really died in 32D.
Right.
That's why you can't switch seats on a plane.
You can't just do that.
You can't just switch seats. They literally were like, which seat did she have? Did you want to? And I'm like, oh, no, I don't want to do that.
You pussy.
No.
Fuck her.
I didn't want to really switch seats.
Oh.
What they did is they gave me compensation, $25 towards my next flight.
$25? What the fuck? I would have said, are you serious?
It wasn't that terrible of an experience.
This motherfucker got $25. You had to smell all that shit.
I had to smell shit. I had to sit in the
Switch your seat for 5 hours.
Mm-hmm. Switch my seat for 5 hours. But this is what I was told, and I got shit on by my girl and all her friends. And I was told that I'm too nice. But guess what?
You are too nice. Too motherfucking nice.
I was blindsided. Did you listen to the story?
I wouldn't have taken the phone from that lady. I'd have been like, no, you're good.
Terrell, I'm telling you.
No, you're good. Because, first of all,
the engagement
I don't trust
thing
people.
Threw me off, Terrell.
This is how motherfucker. You know how they say, if somebody's waving you down for help,
don't help
I'm sorry, but this looks like I'm getting set up.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I operate now. I will never forget. This lady, I was coming from the gym in my apartment complex. And she was like, I don't know how to get in. I'm at the front. I don't know how to get in. And you got to think about it. When I walk out of my complex gym, the elevator right here, but the front door right there.
Yeah.
So you have to walk past to get to the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, no, matter of fact, I walked over to my mail room.
Don't tell me you did what I think you did.
She was at the front like, hey, please let me in. Hey. Hell no, I'm not letting you in. Terrance, she can come in here and blow everybody up. Whoever came you coming for.
A precious lady?
Terrance, this is exactly
a precious, innocent, sweet lady?
You ever seen Sons of Anarchy?
Well, no, but I know what you mean. Like, you're right, you can't trust anybody. I'm just
the lady flagged Jimma down and was like, my son's choking. Jimma stopped. Jimma grabbed her pistol and she was like, my son's choking. So she dropped the pistol, goes to the back of the van.
Is that when that crazy thing happened to her?
Yes. Sees the fake baby and then they knocked her out?
Yeah.
Bro, that's why I don't operate like that. If you, fellas, ladies specifically.
Shout out to my man that's watching Sons of Anarchy. I know you be ruining shit for them niggas. I'm right on the episode where she just pulled the piss.
Ladies specifically, if some weird shit happen, like if you backing out of a parking spot and you hear a pop, and you feel like you rolled over some shit, or you riding down the street and somebody throw an egg at your window, or you see $100 just randomly on the floor, don't touch it.
Yep.
If y'all don't have big brothers or fathers or mothers or sisters who haven't told you, if you see some shit that look like this is too good to be true, or how did that happen to me?
Yeah.
Don't trust it. Just keep going. I was at the motherfucking Giant, and I swear it sounded like a basket hit the back of my truck. I look out this window. I look at this mirror. I look out that mirror, and I'm like, there's no basket. So I'm gonna back the fuck up. Put on my rear camera, no basket. So I backed the fuck out and left. Trust me, bro. The niggas that be doing DoorDash, I see them in my doorway all the time, standing there with Five Guys bag, grease just dripping from the bag. I don't trust you. I'm not letting you in.
I don't trust certain people, but I ain't not letting in a lady who look like she just trying to get in.
So her family will come down and get her to make sure that we all are alive.
I'm gonna be the one that y'all gonna have to say, who let her in?
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm gonna say, I thought she just wanted to come get her. Hey, look, one thing I do want to say, we're gonna end this up. I do want to say this though, because this is something that I wanted to come on here and say this. That way I don't have to explain to Terrell. Everybody be careful if you're going out to pools, if you do the boat life, you know, I'll be going to Seattle and my girl and them, they be on the boats and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm getting a little bit closer to the boat life, but I'm also seeing how kind of dangerous it is. I don't know if y'all saw that quarterback. I think his name was Ryan Mallett.
Yes.
He passed away. He drowned in the water. And there was a guy in Seattle, a well-known dude in Seattle. His name was Dre Taylor. He passed away in that same way. He was only 35 years old. Rest in peace to that brother, and the quarterback that passed away. But all my people who out there going to pools, you going out there, we having a good time at our pool parties. You know, we getting on boats. Boats is fun. You know, the ladies, they want to get on the boats. We want to drink alcohol. We want to party. But we want to get back home, too. So if you're going out and you partying on boats, you know, especially for y'all who can't swim like me, all I would say is something that I'm taking serious is the life jackets, not drinking if you're in the water, not going crazy, because I'm telling you, you can die.
That's a fact, especially where everybody about to celebrate 4th of July.
Trigger anybody, because
it's going to be a lot of people in the water for 4th of July.
So just be careful, y'all. Just be careful. Look, if you can't swim, throw that life jacket on, man. It's a life jacket for a reason. It's going to keep that. You know?
It ain't that cool, but you gonna be alive. Remember, Dad used to tell us that.
And you ain't cool, but you gonna be alive if you fall in.
Me and Terrance used to hate them. Like, my dad used to make us, when we used to go fishing, he used to make us wear life jackets, and we used to be like, man, fuck this. He ain't have one on.
Yeah.
He was like, I can swim. You can't.
Yeah, we used to be like, why you get to take your life jacket off, nigga?
He really did that because if Mom found out we ain't have it on, his ass was in trouble.
Oh, boy.
That's why.
I can't believe he had us on that boat. Little ass boat.
We out there joint, in the waves, in the drift. What do they call it? In the
a whole boat rock, and we read a life of pie for real.
The ocean is terrifying. You know, last week I made a mistake and said that we have only explored 70% of the ocean, which is actually, I had it backwards. We have only discovered and explored 5%.
Yeah, we still got to discover the rest of it. It's 70%.
And you know what? Shout out to the girl that said, y'all believe in the megalodon, but not dinosaurs.
Who said we didn't believe in dinosaurs? We just said them motherfuckers scattered.
That was funny as shit because we did have that episode. We was like, how do we even know dinosaurs exist? And a lot of people did not forget that. So now every time you bring up some conspiracy shit.
She was at home chiseling her fossil and heard you say megalodon. I'm cleaning an L7 bone right now. I can't believe this.
Oh, man. All right, bet. Movie suggestion of the week.
Movie suggestion of the week for Terrell. I'm going to let you go first.
My movie suggestion of the week is Dave.
HBO?
No, Hulu.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Big shout out to Lil Dicky. I just have to say this. I watched the first season of, first of all, I watched season. I told you all I did this weekend was watch TV. Because my son, the way he gets up.
That's like, nuts to hear him say that.
I know, right? The way he gets up is, I just gotta kind of have my vices because I might not sleep.
Yeah.
Or he might feed and, whatever. So I watched White Lotus first. And I was like, damn, that was fire. I need to find something else to watch. Oh, Mayans come on tonight. Bet. The next thing I watched was Dave. And let me tell you, I watched the first season of Dave a year ago. And I said, damn, I never finished season 2. I started the first episode of season 2 and never finished it. So I finished season 2 and 3. They just finished the 3rd season. Man. Dave, I'm going to say
You
this.
watched the 3rd season?
I watched it 2nd and 3rd, yeah. They just finished it.
How the fuck are you watching all of this TV?
They're only 30-minute episodes. And it's only 10 episodes. So it's really like watching 5 episodes.
30-minute episodes. If you watch 10 episodes, you watching 3 seasons.
2 seasons. So that's about 10 hours of TV.
That's 20 hours, 30 hours of TV. Where the
Terrance,
fuck
it's
are you
not
getting
20,
all that?
It's not 30 hours. It's 10 episodes that are 30 minutes. That's 5 hours.
Okay.
2 seasons of that. Oh, and then I watch White Lotus, and those are
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you're
those
watching
are an hour apiece.
Mayans and all of this other shit. Where the
Terrance,
fuck are you getting all this time to watch TV?
It's 24 hours in a day. Terrance, you got to think about it.
Terrell and my sister watch TV so much, I don't know where they get time for it. I can watch 1 episode and then I'm on the phone.
Yeah, see, you on the phone so much. I wanted to make this is a big statement. Dave is what Atlanta was supposed to be.
Wow, that's actually a huge
Atlanta, because Dave has some, they play on certain things like the R.I.P. Lil Dicky episode is amazing. I want you to watch that so we can talk about it. But Atlanta, they went way off into the metaphorical, different time period. This is crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of got away from the standard paper boy. This is my manager, my best friend who's a little loopy story. You know what I'm saying? Dave stuck with the artist's story and they added elements to it. And it was just so fucking good. It got to the point where he actually made it. Was big. Like this last
Hold up. If they want to watch it, come on.
I'm not ruining it. You just know he's an artist. Everybody knows that Lil Dicky is an artist.
But we don't know that he's going to actually make it in the show. We don't know that Lil Dicky is the show.
But in the show, it's not like he's like starting out rapping. He already like has a couple of ties. He's just not as big as he would be. Of course, in the next season, he progresses. Like what you would think Paperboy would do. Paperboy was already kind of known. Mm-hmm. And then he got, So, to me, sorry to be long-winded, but Dave is really good. You should watch this on HBO. It's on Hulu.
My movie suggestion of the week, I actually want the ladies to go and check out because my girl was randomly like, oh, she watched this show called New Girl, right? New Girl. Oh, have you seen New Girl? And I said, you know what? I know so many women that love that show, New Girl. And I've never seen it. I believe it's a show about a woman who she has an apartment, but she lives with other guys.
I feel like I've seen the commercials for that joint.
All I'm gonna tell y'all ladies is this. I'm just giving y'all the olive branch. If you a girl and you're looking for a show to watch and you haven't seen New Girl, it's on Hulu right now, and I believe it's on Peacock. I say check it out. I mean, my girl loves the show. It has a 95% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yep, Zooey Deschanel.
Yes, man. I have heard nothing but good things from that show from a lot of different women. I'm not talking about women that I've dated either. I mean, New Girl, I always get recommended that show from women. So what I will do is recommend New Girl for all the ladies that listen to this podcast. And fellas, if you want to check it out, you're looking for that new vibe, it's like one of them shows, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those, it's not like a drama. It's like a fun friends joint. This was for the ladies, y'all.
Okay. You said fellas.
If the fellas didn't want to feel excluded.
Okay. Take it to your girl. Oh, you ain't want to say nothing about The Idol?
Not really. Just the fact that it is ending.
I think it's just crazy that it ended. I did want to say this real quick about The Idol. I think The Weeknd does have a future in acting. I don't think he did a bad job. People were saying, yeah, The Weeknd's just not this role. Yeah, he just ruining this role. Nah, this role was ruined for him. I was telling my girl, if he would have been just like the regular Weeknd with a bush, clean dude with a suit on some 50 Shades of Grey type shit, he just had a lot of influence, it'd have been better. Them making him this rat-tailed, weird ponytail guy, I think it kind of fucked it up. But I think so far as performance, I think he actually does an all right job. I think y'all got to remember that he's not just improv up there, y'all. Somebody wrote every line that he has to say. They wrote that. It's terribly written. So I do think The Weeknd has a future in film, even though the show is coming to an end after just 5 episodes.
I agree too. I think Sam Levinson needs to partner with somebody who is like a writer. I think him partnering with another writer will be pretty good. Because I think he has some type of vision. It's just, if you keep doing your own thing, you might fuck around and niggas not gonna want.
Nah, yeah, he needs to go more of a Scorsese route where that great vision you have for your direction, because he's a good director, but his writing sucks. And it ruins it, because it looks great.
It looks great.
But that's going to wrap it up for 157.
Yes, sir, man. Everybody be safe. It's cancer season. Turn up. Everybody be careful for the 4th of July weekend. Turn up, man. Y'all have some fun, but be safe. It's a dangerous holiday.
And no bullshit. Shout out to mom and dad celebrating birthdays this weekend.
Hondo.
Y'all be safe, y'all, next time. And then wear a mask, because that dust, if you're on the east.